Hello everybody, it's Donna. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today's video is just a quick little video showing how I framed my cardinal diamond painting once it was done. The first thing I did was take a quick look at the entire painting to see if there was anything that I didn't quite like. Like for instance, some of them had the drills were upside down. You can tell because the drill is flat on one side and frosted on the other. So if it's upside down, it'll be flat and you can really see it. So I did have a few. I removed those. I also found that I missed a few of them completely that weren't really noticeable until you stood back and looked at it. And I put those in as well. Now on this also, it is a computer basically that's changing it from a picture to a diamond painting. So some of the diamonds may have been not the colors that I would have chosen. For instance, up at the top, there is some pink ones there that I'm going to remove and replace them with something with a green one. I just felt that the pink was kind of random up in the trees like that. So here I am. I'm just going to remove those three pink ones that are there and replace them with some green ones. Once that's complete, I'm just going to flip over my whole diamond painting and I'm going to use a brayer just to help set the drills right onto the canvas well. You can actually, while you're doing this, actually hear them, some of them actually snap in place in between. This makes me feel a little bit more confident that the glue is actually going to stay sticking to it. Now, the one thing that annoys me about these paintings is that it's called a 12 by 16 painting, but it's not really. The canvas is 12 by 16. The painting's actually smaller. So what I did was I actually cut away the frame part that's around it that you don't want showing. But if I had a bigger frame, I may have matted it and kept it. But in this case, I know I don't have a bigger frame for it. Now I should mention that I did not seal my painting, so I knew I wanted underneath glass or acrylic. This is a frame that I got off of Amazon. It technically fits a picture 10 by 14 inches. It's an acrylic that is not glass. The frame part is acrylic. It came with a little film on it that you tore off the film, but I'm still happy with that. That's fine. I don't care if it's glass or not. But that will help keep my diamonds in place because I didn't seal it. Now I know a lot of people just take their diamond paintings and put them on a piece of, say, poster board or whatever, and consider that matted. I don't like that look. It works for some people. It doesn't work for me. So I would either have a real matte or no matte. So this frame actually worked out really, really nicely for this particular picture because once I cut the sides away, it's almost an 10 by 14 picture. Now there's two ways I can do it. I can do it with the mat or without the mat. The first way I'm going to show you is going to be with the mat showing. Now by putting the mat in, obviously I'm going to lose some of the picture, so I'm not sure. If I put all that effort into something, I don't know if I want to cover it up with the mat or not. And you guys can let me know in the comments below which way you think it looks better. So I'm going to put the mat in there, put the picture. I'm just laying the picture on top. I haven't glued it or taped it down or anything. I'm just lying it in there and then put the cover back on or the back piece back on. And there you go. That's what it looks like with the mat, and that's fine to me. I don't mind that at all. The white's a little bright. I would have preferred maybe a darker color or a cream color, but that's what I could find. I know there's a bit of glare there with my light right above, but that's what it looks like with the mat. But as you can see, you don't see the hole to the birdhouse. You don't see the top of the cardinal. So I'm not sure. I mean, it looks nice and it's fine, but I'm not sure if I like the idea of covering up so much of my diamond painting. So I'm going to take that apart and I'm going to take the mat back out and show you what it looks like that way. As you can tell, it looks quite fine without the mat. Now it's not taped in there, so it is moving a bit, but I would probably tape it so it would stay still. Here's just a still picture of both ways that I have of doing it. And as I said, I like them both, so let me know in the comments below which one you would pick. Now I'm going to move on to my next project that I'm going to be doing. This one I'm not going to do I'm going to take my time doing it. I'm going to do it a little bit slower. I'm going to get everything ready and take it up to our trailer so that it's there, because that's all you need is what's in that package to do a diamond painting, which is really pretty cool. However, I do have the light pad, which makes it a lot easier for my eyes. And I also use the Stampin' Up Take Your Pick tool as well, instead of the pens that it comes with. I'm just using my Take My Pick tool to open up the plastic in there. Now, as I said in my previous diamond painting video, I did use or purchase a kit that had the little containers in them, which is what I used for this one. And obviously I don't want to work out of a little baggie. I think that's just too difficult to work out of a baggie. So the kit came with two, so I'm going to use the second one for this one. This is a picture of a hummingbird and a flower, and I think it's going to be gorgeous when it's done. I think from the same manufacturer, because it looks the same writing and everything. The same kit, basically. Now the kit with the pen in the little tray, I'm just going to put that aside. I'm not going to bother using it because I actually prefer the Stampin' Up Take Your Pick tool, because the putty's right in there, and I rarely even have to turn it to get more putty up, unlike I guess it's called the clay or the wax or whatever you want to refer to it, the pink stuff that's in there. I mean, it's good to have, but I'm just going to leave it right in the package and put it off to the side. And that's the Take Your Pick tool that I was talking about that I will use, because the clays, or the putty, I guess, is right in the tip. And I can use on the other end, there's a little pokey tool that I can use when I need to. I didn't use tweezers all that much. Now the colors are not in DMC colors. I don't know if there is any kind of legend that could help me convert them to DMC colors. I wish it did, but this particular brand did not come that way. But I will certainly write down the same as I did before. I like the system I had, so I will label my containers with the number and the letter. On the front of my case, I did put a legend where it was in numerical and then sorted into alphabetical so that I could find the drill better or quickly. This is the Elizabeth Ward tray that I would prefer to use, but they've gone up in price. I'm just not sure if they're worth it, but I would prefer this, especially if you got kits that were in DMC colors. Then I could just put the extras in here and have them for another project if I ran out or something like that. But as I said, this has gone up, at least in Canada. It's very expensive to get one of these trays. I have about 6 of them, and I would need a separate one because they're pretty much full. So I would need a separate one for my drills for my diamond. So this is how it was set up for the Cardinal one, and this is the legend I was talking about that I just typed it up on Excel the way it is off to the side, but then I sorted it so that it was alphabetical so I could just quickly see the letter and then grab which ones I needed. It was a lot simpler doing it that way. And then on each of my little containers, I put the letter in the number. And there's the second one that I'm going to use for, I think there's 19 colors in this one as well. So I'll just use that one for this one as well. Okay, so I hope you enjoyed seeing how I frame my diamond painting and my next project that I'll be working on. Hope everybody is staying safe, and we will catch you next time.
Please subscribe and hit that bell icon to be notified each time I upload a new video. Thanks for watching, and stay safe.